Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is HowFast.
What's going on, guys?
Derek and I, we wanted to let you know we're practicing safe isolation. We're both really good about, keeping clean and keeping separate from like the public.
Yeah, it's I'm just getting over pneumonia, and I'm kind of taking this shit seriously. So houses are clean, and gloves on, all that kind of stuff. If either one of us were feeling good, we wouldn't be here. But we want to keep going on things.
Yeah.
Try and keep our sanity a little bit, and you're out in the middle of kind of nowhere, so it's not like there's a lot of people around and it's quiet.
Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise, I guess. Well, not really in disguise. It is just a blessing being out here, and we're kind of isolated out here. And of course, with the young kids, we've got them out of school, we've got them home, so we're being extra careful around here. So
for sure,
we wanted to let you guys know when you see us together, just know that we're being safe.
Yeah.
So after last week's episode, we got the car back on the ground. And we noticed, obviously, that it's sitting on quite an angle, sloping very much to the passenger side.
Yeah.
And the back of the car seems to mimic what's happening in the front of the car. And we've spoke about these large screws, these somewhat like set screws or whatever we want to call them, that are basically the top of the spring perches for the rear suspension. Now this one you can see obviously is all the way up, and this one is what we would say is all the way down. We're going to try and kind of level those out and even those out today. At least we're going to try.
Yeah, see if we can break those loose. I mean, they already gave it a hit with a small impact, and it just kind of laughed at us. So we'll see what happens. We'll put the Johnson bar on it and see if we can at least break them loose and try and get this thing leveled out today.
Yeah, I hosed these down with a bunch of WD-40 like 2 days ago, hoping it would kind of soak in there, but I don't know. We're probably just going to have to get really mean with these things, I think.
It's going to be, we're either going to break them loose or we're going to break tools, one of the two. It's one of those days.
Okay, let's get to it. Jeez, I was caught off guard.
Yeah.
Guys, you're never going to believe it. I mean, yeah, Derek was putting some muscle into it, but it actually came loose like first good pull. Which is awesome. All right, well, we're just gonna keep whacking at these, get these pretty much evened out.
Everything we do is sketchy.
Yeah, we work with what we got around here.
Yep.
Right? Like, I mean, I don't have I have nice horses I made, but they're being used as a table for car parts. So move 200 pounds worth of car parts so I can make one cut, or use sketchy stools and possibly lose a finger. I mean, it's a balance, right? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
What's that?
Oh, she's nice in the front. Quarter inch here, down to nothing. It's like it just gets
A little trim on the corner.
Winding up. I want this thing to be able to come in and out. I don't want to like stomp it in there and it be like lodged in there. I want to be able to pull it in and out easily enough if we need to. So.
Well, let's give it a trim and we'll try it again.
Let's switch that blade so that it makes a nice.
Okay, cool.
Ding. Yeah, that should fit nice. Sneaking up on the cut.
Cut number 2.
Yeah. It's just a smidge off of this edge here.
Yeah? Grind it?
Nah.
I just see that weld sticking out there, eh?
This one here?
Yeah. Like, what if we just hit that with a grinder?
No, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Doing the old erosion process over here at HowFast. Hey!
Wooden tight.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
You got a floor, man.
Almost, eh? Okay, so we can like see our breath in here. It's actually quite cool. Stretching it out.
Stretch it.
Stretch it out.
Next, gonna try and get the car again.
So we've got a couple pieces that I've just. This is a piece I bent up over the stairs over there. I used the stairs and a hammer, and bent that piece like this. Got our floor sitting in there. This is all just kind of loose. We're gonna put some tabs that we're gonna make out of some. What is that? 1x1? Yeah, 1x1 1/8 inch aluminum angle, and we're gonna just.
We don't need this, do we? Sorry to enter.
Yes. Yeah, no, we do want that.
Do we?
Yeah, that literally sits right under the lip of the door. In fact, we might want to put one here for when people get in. It's like something you rest your weight on, you know, to get in the
I
car.
was just thinking because that'd give me an extra 4 inches to squeeze my ass in this thing. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna put. Well, what Derek and I were talking about is we're gonna put. Just gotta pause here for a second. Watch your. Don't impale your pecker on that.
Johnson?
Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at this. There's no room for a helmet in there, in that seat. Wow, you're through the roof here. So we're gonna have
like Cletus in this thing.
Yes.
Like a giraffe.
Yeah, I think we're really gonna have to consider what's underneath the bottom of that seat.
Oh, we've got that slide rail that we don't need.
Yeah, we'll get rid of the slide rail.
This is a whole lot more comfortable though.
Oh, I'll bet. Oh, I'll bet.
Like a whole lot more comfortable.
So anyway, as I was saying, what we're going to do is we talked about there needs to be a rail to attach the passenger seat here. So it's we're just going to line it up with exactly where that rail is.
Yep.
And we're going to put it here between these two bars. And we're going to cut this floor panel in half at that spot. And then we're going to put some inverted 1x1 aluminum angles and rivet them into the steel and rivet them into the aluminum plate. So right now, though, we're going to make a couple marks on the side of the tunnel here, and just figure out where we're going to place that along that bar here, and we have to make a notch in the back of it to kind of step over. You guys will see. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. So sit this piece in here. And I'm just going to try to tuck it in. Once we have this thing riveted on and all the holes drilled and in place, then we can mark where we want to put that and then cut this in half because all the holes will be right where they need to be, right? Okay, cool. Let's cut this piece. Part of the frame, that part of the cage that I ground so beautifully. Get that. Yeah, get that good. Oh, up here too. That little spot there. Oh, there's lots of spots. As you look around at like the bottom of the cage, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
So we made our mark up here. I'm just going to take a little quick trim off the top there. That should put that thing in a good spot, basically, to land right on top of that rail, which is interesting. That I don't know how that worked out measurement-wise, but...
Hey, man, things just... every once in a while, things work out with this thing.
Coming together.
Most of the stuff, it fights us tooth and nail, but...
Well, anything on the car that is existing will fight us.
Yeah.
But if it's new, maybe it's...
Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste, yeah.
Rob, you're wondering?
Thing's a lifesaver.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a
We don't have one yet. We just keep, borrowing it. But, maybe one day.
One day we could get one of those, because I'll tell you, they're really helpful and are versatile, right? Like small.
And you can get like, it'll cut, wood blades, that kind of stuff. It'll cut steel, it'll cut aluminum.
Yeah, and it's battery powered, right? Like,
yeah.
Nice, really, really portable. We just, I don't know if you can see down there, we just spray painted the rails, and it looks so nice. It looks so nice, all in black. It's still fresh, so I know this thing's gonna fit when we put it in there, but in the interim, I think we're gonna start cutting up some of those 1x1 aluminum tabs.
Oh, shit.
Did you just lean on some paint?
A little bit. It's a little sticky though. Sorry, I got my work pants on, so.
So yeah, let's cut some of those aluminum tabs and get 30 of those ready to put on here.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, whatever. So we need 8 at 5. Here's how you make 10 at 5 real fast. That's fast. How fast?
How fast?
How fast? That's efficient. Okay, guys, that's gonna do it for today.
Yeah, it's been a good afternoon. It's nice to get out of the house, and I mean, we should be.
Yeah, we should be a couple more feet.
6 feet away.
Yeah, a couple more feet apart from each other. But I mean, I know, like we were saying, we're being extra careful, and we're both really homebodies anyway. So we threw the bar on here, and we adjusted these up and down. We're still going to play with those a little. Yeah. It's kind of tough to tell what's happening here, up and down, left and right, because the front's so messed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure out 2 of the jack stands. We're going to find 2 that are a good height. We're going to put them underneath the frame over here to mimic the tires being at the right height, at the same height. And then we're going to try and align the back left and right, or align it, like make sure that it's level it left to right. So that's what we're shooting for the next week or so.
It's progress. I mean, it's coming along.
Yes.
I'm glad we weren't sure if we're gonna get a chance to work on the car or not. We won't be working on it as much as normal.
Yeah.
Until all this is kind of cleared up, but we'll do what we can.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is guys, like we hope all you guys are being safe out there, and try and stay home, and try and just distance yourself from large groups of people, and stay close to your family, and stay clean and stay safe.
Yeah, hopefully everybody stays healthy and.
Yeah. It may slow down a bit, and there may be some lapses between weeks where we can't do that. There's some big changes coming around here in the next couple months, and I want to keep you guys informed. So make sure you put on your post notifications. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys like and comment. And I told Derek I put out last week's episode at 6 a.m. in the morning instead of 6 p.m. because I was interested to see how many of you guys have your notification bells on? How many of you guys actually see when I upload versus waiting for maybe hearing something through Facebook or me like bugging you to watch the episode over and over and over again? So I'm watching you guys. So make sure you get all those notifications on and watch our stuff when it comes out.
Stick with us, guys, and like as always, see how fast we can get this car to go.